At Sydney Uni Open Day today, checking out the law faculty and the great hall here in the Quad. My mum graduated here in the 1970s, maybe 1972 or 3. When my sister was a baby, there's a photo of her standing on this lawn, holding my sister's hand in her long dark hair and dark rimmed trendy 70s glasses, looking like a superstar, and my dad next to her graduating. They met here, they were married after meeting at Sydney University, working in the veterinary science laboratories doing research. My mother was researching myxomatosis and genetic mutations, and in agricultural science, that's where she was working, and also working for CSIRO in her early career doing wild fish stock surveys, ageing shark populations and commercial catch for CSIRO fisheries down in southern Sydney. So she had a great career, and then she became a science teacher. She went back to study after she raised 4 children, and then she became a science high school teacher. And my dad was working in biochemistry in the laboratories as a technician, and he became a technician in food science, making beer, the pale ale, which has caused so many problems in our society. And he was everyone's best friend, working for TUIs for 20 or 30 years. My father became a commercial food technician after he was injecting animals with botulism and anthrax and taking pathology samples here for research at the University of Sydney, Australia. Today's an open day. It's very busy here. My daughter now goes here. She started this year studying arts and politics and international relations, and she might be transferring to study law in her second year. She's very gifted in literacy and creative writing, analysis, history, an amazing mind for facts, details and punctuation. She loves it. That's not my gift in life, unfortunately, which you might have picked up in my posts, my imperfect grammar and spelling mistakes occasionally, and full stops and commas not quite in the right place. It's not my love in life to edit my text. Jesus doesn't provide punctuation when he speaks to me. He gives me a live stream of consciousness text to write down in my scribe gift, and then I have to go and edit the feed as I'm typing it out for you on social media. So here we are today at Sydney University. I'll give you a spin around Sydney University. Woo, it's a huge place, enormous campus, absolutely packed to get into courses here. Massive demand, 99.5 ATARs, entry level for high school students, graduates coming out of their final year of high school. But for postgrads, it's a bit of a different deal. You've got to demonstrate that you've actually done something that's worthy of entry, demonstrate your studying capacity and your ability to pay $5,000 for a unit in postgraduate studies, Australian dollars. Huge number of international students here. As with all Australian universities, this is one of our largest exports, is education to Asia. So foreign students come here, move in, study at our universities all around Australia and become part of our culture. That's how we transfer, exchange Western civilization and Western education standards, which are the highest in the world, and people seek after it, they search after it, and that's why it's in such demand, because our reputations have a great reputation. Our universities, our institutions in Australia have a quality of study experience and outcome to advance the careers of people in developing nations, and so they come here and they pay full fees, huge prices to become members of these university campuses, graduates, alumni, and then they often stay and work on visas in Australia, student visas, and then become permanent residents and citizens in our economy. That's what happens in Australia. That's why we're multicultural. That's why we've become a complex society of people from all over the world contributing to the benefits, the gains from trade, the prosperity of this nation. There's a lot of good things about migration and the integration of people into Western civilization. Amen.